It is June 18th, 10:10 in the morning. This is a summary of what I had done yesterday and when I closed the trading room. And this is where we are this morning. 4 points in profit before the close of the trading room. And this is where trade ended finally, as posted since yesterday on our social media. This morning I opened up and I stated what? Don't be silly, it's way too late to buy. Until I see a serious selling pressure, I ain't touching no S&P. And this was our marvelous short on oil yesterday. When we came to the markets, I said, I know better not to buy oil, as a buy on oil was pre-market. And this was our marvelous short that ended here, well after trading room hours, giving you powerful buying opportunity. And this is where we are currently, as we know better to respect the end of the minor trend. We knew that there is absolutely no formation that's tradable on oil until after news release, as the end of the minor trend is to be respected, and oil had been dancing in correction since market open. Last buying opportunity on oil was well before market open, 5 o'clock my time. So, oil news in 20 minutes. The magic of the price never ceased to amaze me, as once again pay attention to what S&P is doing here, finding the end of the minor trend. So, what is the price doing? Will it find the buyers, reminding you, respect the end of the minor trend? Will the buyers pick up this steam and continue further up? If you know where those levels are, you know what not to enter into. And that's the magic of the price, confirming that it's essential to play by the rules. It's essential and critical to respect Fibonacci levels. And if you do, you know what not to enter into and where to take profits off the table. Waiting for oil news. The power of the price versus fundamentals. Shortage of supply of oil, very bullish news. And shocker, price is heading south. Buyers finally gave up at the end of minor trend, and price is heading south, throwing all the fundamental buyers out of the markets. Price will forever override the news. And here, 2 minutes later, I start paying attention to the price. Fundamentals completely worthless. We're witnessing it each and every time on oil. There is nothing better than to see price in action. This still has no meaning. None whatsoever. I would like for oil to go as low as possible and to see if buyers have enough juice. Start respecting the price 3 minutes after the news. S&P, unlike oil, respected the end of the minor trend, finished up bearish correction and finding buyers once again. So I'm paying attention to oil to see what oil will do. Does it have enough juice to push a little bit lower? If not, I'm monitoring for long on oil. I prefer to allow a few more minutes. And lower oil goes, better off we are. Bullish news, and oil continues heading south. And this is the power of the price. So if you know since Monday what price was telling you, you know to ignore all the fluff that contradicted the news completely. This is where it's going to get very interesting. Will the buyers pick up this steam? Monitoring oil carefully. So we ignored all the fluff and finally had taken long on oil. Will this beautiful long from decision point 2 taking all the silly sellers out? blast through decision point 1. This remains very key level. Why am I concerned? Because finally, since 2010, my trade on weekly chart is at extremely important levels. This is reversal zone, pips. It is not that far off, considering all the events we are witnessing in Iraq and Russia. Oil gonna get more and more shortage of supply, but the fact is that the price is not that far off from reversal zone is what cautious me. And oil is taking a major pause. Will it have enough juice to blast through 105.99 to the upside? Then the rally will continue, but this remains key level. S&P, unlike oil, collapsed from decision point 2, showing potential blasting to the downside. That's why I spelled out this morning, our long is completely exhausted. I ain't buying into this level. The trade we left at the market closed yesterday was in 6 points in profit. And here it is. S&P showing potential blasting through. Will oil blast through to the upside? That remains the key. And that's a marvelous dance price continues doing time and time again. Each and every time. The fight on oil is in, as expected. Our trade keep moving up and blasting through 106 level. Buyers are here with vengeance. Buckle up. Adjusting my trail very carefully. How magical. Decision point 2 on our trade 21 range respected. Calling this as my first target as I see price struggling. Guess what? Exact same level where oil hourly found the buyers. Exact same level where oil weekly had staged phenomenal rally that's been going on for the last 2 years. So if you had taken buy on oil at decision point 2, you can see very clearly that's a reason for concern. That's the reason why oil starts seeing selling pressure. But the fact of the events in Iraq and Russia, our biggest suppliers of oil, it's gonna get very interesting. So those of you who had taken major breather or torture, depends which way you look, on oil, buckle up, as it's gonna become very fascinating and very volatile. Because the wars in those two countries are not to be taken for granted. And this is a confirmation that dance continues to be the same. Exact same level where oil is dancing from and we're taking along from is exact same level where our long trade since yesterday found sellers. And that's the magic of the price, confirming that nothing in this world is random. Decision point 2, not to be ignored. S&P. Oil, decision point 2, 21 range. Oil, decision point 2, 1 hour. Guess what? Sellers may be revisiting this level. We may get another opportunity, and we knew so, to protect our profits. And that's the power of the price.